Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Easy English channel. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Hi, guys. I'm Max, and together with Anne, we help you practice natural English through real conversations.
If you enjoy our lessons, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. It really helps our channel grow.
Today, we're talking about a fun and very useful topic, how to talk about your country in English.
Exactly. But first, Max, how are you feeling today?
I'm doing well, thanks. I had a good breakfast and some fresh air this morning. How about you, Anne?
I'm feeling great too. I had a quiet morning and made myself some tea. Perfect start to the day.
Nice.
So, how was your weekend?
My weekend was lovely. I visited my friend Nessa, and we baked homemade bread. The whole house smelled amazing.
That sounds cozy. My weekend was simple. I stayed home, watched hockey, and cleaned my kitchen a bit.
Sometimes simple weekends are the best. They help you rest and reset.
Absolutely. But now I'm excited about our topic. So, Anne, let's start with the big question. Where are you from? I'm from Ireland, a green, beautiful island with a lot of history and friendly people.
Ireland. That's wonderful. Can you tell us more about it?
Of course! Ireland is known for its rolling green hills, old castles, and lively towns. It's small, but full of culture.
That sounds amazing. What is the capital city?
The capital is Dublin. It's full of energy, music, cafes, and historic buildings.
I've seen pictures. It looks charming. What's your hometown like?
I'm from a town called Dunvale. It's small and peaceful, with narrow streets, stone houses, and a beautiful harbor.
That sounds lovely. What food is Ireland known for?
One famous dish is Irish stew. Potatoes, carrots, onions, and lamb cooked slowly until everything is soft and warm.
That sounds delicious. I'd love to try it.
You should. We also love soda bread. It's simple but very tasty.
Nice. And what are Irish people like?
Irish people are usually warm, humorous, and talkative. We love storytelling and chatting, even with strangers.
I love that. And do many people speak English there?
Yes, English is the main language. Some people also speak Irish, especially in certain regions.
That's really cool. What about animals? Anything special?
We have beautiful red deer in the national parks and lots of sheep in the countryside. Sheep are everywhere.
I'd love to see that. Ireland sounds amazing.
It is, and the landscapes are stunning.
All right, my turn now. Anne, can you guess where I'm from?
Yes, Max is from Canada.
Exactly. A huge country with lots of forests, lakes, and friendly people.
Tell us about it.
Canada is known for its nature, massive mountains, calm lakes, and long winters. It's the second largest country in the world.
Wow, that's impressive. What's the capital city?
The capital is Ottawa, but the biggest city is Toronto.
Toronto looks exciting, so tall and modern.
It is, but I'm from a smaller city called Clearwater Bay. It's near a big lake, and people love fishing, boating, and hiking there.
That sounds peaceful and beautiful. What food is Canada known for?
One famous food is poutine, fries with cheese curds and gravy. It's delicious, but definitely not the healthiest.
I've always wanted to try poutine.
You should. We also love maple syrup. Real Canadian maple syrup is amazing.
Maple syrup on pancakes? Yes, please.
It's the perfect combination. And what are Canadians like?
Let me guess. Polite.
Yes, Canadians are known for being friendly and saying sorry a lot.
I've heard that. And you have two official languages, right?
Yes, English and French. Many people in Quebec speak French as their first language.
That's fascinating. What about animals?
We have moose, beavers, black bears, and tons of squirrels. The beaver is our national symbol.
Moose look huge. I'd love to see one safely from a distance.
Yes, they're very big. Canada's wildlife is amazing, but sometimes surprising.
Ireland and Canada are so different, but both beautiful in their own ways.
Exactly. Ireland has ancient history and green hills. Canada has massive landscapes and long winters.
Speaking of winters, how cold does it get?
Very cold. In some parts, minus 20 degrees Celsius is normal in winter. But summer is warm and beautiful.
Wow, that's a big contrast. Ireland's climate is mild, lots of rain, but not extreme temperatures.
Both climates have their charm.
Max, I'm curious, what special holidays do you celebrate in Canada?
We have quite a few, but one of the biggest is Canada Day on July 1st. People wear red and white, watch fireworks, and celebrate outdoors.
That sounds exciting. In Ireland, one of our biggest holidays is St. Patrick's Day. The whole country turns green. Parades, music, dancing, everything.
I've always wanted to experience that in Ireland. It must be incredible.
It really is. Even small towns celebrate in their own way, with local music and community events.
Speaking of events, do you have any traditional Irish music or dances?
Yes, traditional Irish music uses instruments like the fiddle, tin whistle, and the horn drum. And we have Irish dancing. Fast footwork, very dynamic.
I've seen Irish dancing videos. It looks amazing and difficult.
It takes a lot of practice, but it's so much fun. What about Canada? Any traditional music?
In some regions, especially in the East, there's traditional folk music influenced by Scottish and French culture. Lots of fiddles and lively rhythms.
I love how music connects people, and it's always so different from country to country.
Exactly. Music tells the story of a place.
Speaking of stories, how would you describe the nature in Canada?
Massive. Lakes that look like oceans, mountains covered in snow, forests that go on forever. It feels open and wild.
I imagine it must be breathtaking.
It really is. But nature in Ireland is beautiful too, right?
Very. Ireland has soft landscapes, green fields, cliffs by the ocean, and cozy little forests. It feels peaceful and timeless.
I love that word, timeless.
It's how Ireland feels, like history is always around you.
Do you have any famous natural landmarks?
Yes, the cliffs of Moher are our most famous. Huge, dark cliffs above the Atlantic Ocean. It's windy, but stunning.
I've seen pictures. It looks dramatic and powerful.
It is. What about Canada? Any famous places in nature?
Banff National Park is one of the most famous. Turquoise lakes, huge mountains, and wildlife everywhere. It's unbelievable.
I'd love to see it one day.
And I'd love to see the Irish coastline. It looks magical in photos.
Then we should both travel more.
Absolutely. So let's talk about people. What is daily life like in Ireland?
Daily life is generally relaxed. People enjoy cafes, pubs with live music, and spending time with family. Sundays are usually quiet.
Sounds cozy. In Canada, it depends on the region. Cities like Toronto are busy, but smaller towns are calm and friendly.
I guess that's similar everywhere. Big cities always feel different from small towns.
Exactly. How about transportation in Ireland?
In Dublin, we have buses, trams, and trains. But in the countryside, people often need a car.
Same in Canada. Cities have public transport, but many people drive, especially because distances can be huge.
Right. Canada is enormous compared to Ireland.
Yes, Ireland could fit into Canada many times.
But sometimes small countries feel easier to navigate.
True, and every place has its charm.
Let's talk about typical houses. What are Canadian houses like?
Many houses are detached with yards, especially in suburbs, lots of wood, cozy interiors, and large windows for natural light.
I love that. Irish houses often have stone walls or brick. They're usually small but warm and comfortable.
I've heard Irish homes feel very welcoming.
We try. Tea is the first thing you get offered when you visit.
That's perfect hospitality.
What about weather? Canadian winters are strong, right?
Very strong. Heavy snow, frozen lakes, and temperatures far below zero. But summers are bright and warm.
Ireland is mild all year. Lots of rain, but not too hot or too cold.
Rain sounds nice compared to minus 25 degrees.
You get used to it. An umbrella is part of everyday life.
I think snow boots are the Canadian version of that.
Yes, every country has its must-have item.
That's true. And what do you think is something people misunderstand about Ireland?
Maybe that it rains nonstop. It rains often, but we also have beautiful sunny days. And people sometimes think we all live next to sheep.
Do you?
Not all of us, but yes, you can see a lot of sheep in the countryside.
That's adorable. In Canada, people think we all live in igloos.
Oh no!
Exactly. Most Canadians have never even seen an igloo.
It's funny how stereotypes travel.
Yes, and they're usually not true.
That's why learning about countries is so important. It helps people understand the real picture.
Exactly. And that's why we're having this lesson today.
To help you talk about your own country in English.
And to help you describe another person's country too.
Max, let's talk about money now. Is Canada an expensive country to live in?
In many places, yes. Big cities like Vancouver and Toronto are quite expensive. Rent, food, transportation. Smaller towns are more affordable.
That's similar to Ireland. Dublin can be pricey, especially housing, but smaller towns are usually much cheaper.
I guess that's a global pattern. Big cities cost more, but they also offer more opportunities.
Exactly. Jobs, entertainment, culture. It all gathers in big cities.
Do people in Ireland usually rent or buy homes?
It depends, but many young people rent, especially in the cities. Buying a home is becoming harder because prices keep rising.
Same situation in Canada. Many young adults stay with their parents longer because houses are expensive.
Yes, that's becoming more common in many countries.
Let's talk about education. What is school like in Ireland?
School usually starts at age 4 or 5. We have primary school, secondary school, and then university. Education is quite structured, and students often wear uniforms.
Uniforms. We don't usually have them in Canada.
Really?
Most schools in Canada let students wear regular clothes. Teachers are pretty relaxed about it.
That's interesting. We have uniforms almost everywhere, even in small towns.
Education in Canada is similar in structure: elementary school, high school, then college or university. And we have both English and French schools.
That must be such a unique experience, growing up bilingual.
It's cool, yeah. And French immersion programs make it easy for kids to learn both languages.
I love that. Bilingual education is such a gift.
Absolutely. What about work culture in Ireland?
People value balance. Work is important, but so is family time. After work, people like going to pubs, meeting friends, or relaxing at home.
That sounds healthy. In Canada, we also value work-life balance, but some industries can be demanding.
That happens everywhere. But people in Ireland definitely love a good conversation after work.
I believe that. Irish people seem very social.
We are. Conversations are part of our culture. Even strangers can chat as if they've known each other for years.
In Canada, people are friendly too, but maybe a bit more reserved at first.
It's fascinating how social habits differ between countries.
Yes, and it's fun to learn those differences. It helps you understand people better.
For sure. What do you think is the most beautiful thing about Canada?
For me, it's the diversity of landscapes. You can see snowy mountains, green forests, and sandy beaches, all in the same country.
That's incredible. Ireland doesn't have that much variety, but the landscapes we do have feel story-like.
Story-like.
Yes, like something from a fairy tale. Old castles, misty hills, ancient ruins.
That sounds magical. Canada feels more like a wilderness adventure,
I love that description, wilderness adventure.
and Ireland sounds like a place filled with legends.
Oh, we have plenty of legends. Fairies, giants, old myths. They're a big part of our culture.
That's amazing. Canadians love stories too, especially indigenous stories about nature and animals.
Those must be beautiful. I'd love to learn more about them.
Maybe in a future episode.
Yes, let's do that someday. But for now, I want to ask, what food do you miss most when you're away from Canada?
Definitely maple syrup and poutine. And also Nanaimo bars, a sweet layered dessert. What about you?
I miss Irish butter. It's rich and creamy, and brown bread from home. Nothing tastes the same abroad.
I get that. Some foods just don't travel well.
True. But trying new foods in other countries is always exciting too.
Absolutely. I love discovering new dishes when I travel.
Me too. Speaking of travel, if someone visits Ireland for the first time, what should they see?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Definitely Dublin for culture, Galway for music, and the cliffs of Moher for nature. And, of course, some small villages. That's where the real Ireland is.
That sounds like a perfect trip. For Canada, I'd recommend visiting Banff for mountains, Vancouver for city and ocean, and Quebec City for history and European vibes.
Beautiful choices. Canada is on my travel list for sure.
And Ireland is on mine.
We'll have to exchange travel tips.
Do. Now, and let's help our viewers. How can they describe their country in English?
Good idea. Listeners, you can follow this structure. Talk about your location, your capital city, your hometown, famous food, nature, animals, people, and traditions.
Exactly. Short and simple sentences make it easier.
And vocabulary is important too. Max, should we teach them some useful words?
Absolutely. Let's make a list.
Let's start with nature vocabulary.
Sure. Coast, mountains, valleys, forests, rivers, lakes.
Great. And for people, friendly, polite, hardworking, warm, relaxed.
For food, traditional dish, local ingredients, street food, spices, flavors.
And for describing cities, busy, modern, historic, quiet, colorful.
Perfect. These words will help you describe any place clearly.
Exactly. And you can mix them to create more interesting sentences.
That's the key. Simple vocabulary used naturally.
Our viewers are doing great. I can feel it.
Me too, and we're almost ready to wrap up the lesson.
Anne, before we finish, let's give our viewers a quick vocabulary recap. Something simple and helpful.
Okay. First word, capital. It means the main city of a country where the government is located. For example, Dublin is the capital of Ireland, and Ottawa is the capital of Canada.
Next word, famous. It means that many people know it. For example, the Cliffs of Moher are famous in Ireland, and Niagara Falls is famous in Canada.
Another good word is popular. This means many people like it, not just know it. For example, ice hockey is a popular sport in Canada.
In Ireland, Gaelic football is very popular. So, remember, famous equals known, popular equals liked.
Perfect explanation. Another word we used is unique. Unique means something special, different from everything else. For example, Canada has the unique beaver symbol, and Ireland has unique ancient stone circles.
Yes, and then there's weather. Weather means what the sky and temperature are doing. Sunny, rainy, cloudy, windy.
And connected to weather, we have seasons: spring, summer, autumn, winter. In Canada, they're very different. In Ireland, they're milder.
True. Another great word is traditional. Traditional means something that people have done for a long time. A traditional Irish meal might be stew, and a traditional Canadian treat is maple syrup on pancakes.
We also talked about multicultural, which means many cultures living together in one place. Ireland is multicultural. Canada is multicultural. Many languages, foods, and traditions all mixed.
And one more, landscape. Landscape describes what the land looks like. Mountains, beaches, forests, lakes, cliffs.
Exactly. Canada has huge forests and snowy mountains. Ireland has green hills and dramatic coastlines.
Great list, Max. So, listeners, feel free to use any of these words when you talk about your own country.
Absolutely. Even one or two of these words can make your description much more natural.
So, let's quickly summarize today's big topic.
Yes, we talked about how to describe your country in English.
We showed you how to start with simple sentences, such as, I am from, my country is, the capital city is.
Then we talked about weather, food, landscapes, animals, traditions, and people.
We compared Ireland and Canada, two very different but very beautiful places.
And we shared some personal stories, memories, and fun facts along the way.
Most importantly, we showed you that you don't have to speak perfectly. Just choose simple words and build from there.
Exactly. Practice is the most important thing. The more you talk, the easier it becomes.
Now it's time for our question of the day. My favorite part.
And mine too, because we love reading all the comments from you around the world.
So, today we have two questions for you, just like in the example you gave us earlier.
Yes, two questions. Here they are.
Question 1. What is one beautiful place in your country that you love? It can be a beach, a forest, a lake, a street, a building, anything.
Question 2. What is one vocabulary word from today's lesson that you like? Maybe unique, maybe landscape, maybe traditional.
Write your answers in the comments. You can answer one question or both.
Your answers help other learners too, because we all get to explore your countries through your words.
It feels like a big global classroom, and we love that.
Before we say goodbye, thank you so much for spending your time with us.
Yes, thank you. It truly means a lot. Easy English Channel wouldn't be the same without you.
If you enjoyed this lesson, give it a like. It really helps the channel grow.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and click the little bell to get notifications. We post new lessons regularly, so you won't miss them.
So from both of us,
Keep learning
keep smiling,
and
keep practicing your English.
we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye for now.